sure my Bluetooth is connected. Nokia is connected. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's a midday live show for me. It's middle of the day. Late start today. Late start. So I figured I would stop in the middle of the day. Ain't late. What are you talking about? I'm not late. Yeah, crazy. Always going around saying I'm late. I'm never late. You're just early. But yeah, we're gonna get it going. I'll give it a second for everybody to get in here. Come on down to the party. Let me figure out what I'm doing here. Ah, come on, big gulp. How about we just do this? Let's just pour the water into the big gulp. Yes, sir. So I got a late start today. I drove till about midnight last night. Late start today. And that's what we're doing. Extra late start for me. I don't like starting at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning. It's not a thing I particularly care for. But here we are. So here we would see what everybody was doing. Wanted to go live, but I figure if I wait till the end of the day, I got about 5, maybe 6 more hours of driving I need to do. And nobody's going to be around, you know. Thank you, Adam Bennett. Love me some Cassius King. Don't you? Hello from Hatch, New Mexico. I wore my Hood's truck stop hat for you today. This is a tribute to Adam Bennett right here. The Hood truck stop. If you don't know about the Hood truck stop, they will pump your fuel for you. And I believe they are a Mudflap stop. They used to be a Mudflap stop. I don't know if they still are, but last time I went to Hood's truck stop, I paid with Mudflap, and they pumped my damn fuel for me. That's right. You can go in the store and do whatever you need to do in there, and yeah, they'll pump your fuel for you. So don't don't underestimate the Hoods of the world. Nice little truck stop. I like those places. Let's see. What I got here? What I got here? Let's see. Let's see. Where in the hell are we supposed to be right here? Let's see. Hang on. Sorry. I'm goofing up right now. I thought I had all this figured out. Uh, let's see. There it is. Damn it, I can't find nothing on this phone. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Now we'll get to some comments. Had to do a little maintenance there. So this Dragon Life's in the house. What up, bro? Thanks for coming in. Got 36 in the house already. Damn, you boys are anxious for this one. Like I said, I didn't want to do it tonight at 11 because then I'm like, nobody's going to be here at 11 o'clock tonight. So we might as well go ahead and do it now. You know, we'll do it live. You know what I'm talking about? So I came over here. I posted up at the Road Ranger. So I'm going home. I got a delivery in Minnesota Monday morning at 2 a.m. I don't know. I think this load was supposed to be delivered on Sunday, but I think Easter is messing that up. So they're going to take it at 2 o'clock Monday morning. Damn craziness. I parked next to a Magnum truck earlier today and damn near walked up and got in the wrong truck. I caught myself. The only thing that threw me off is he had his parking lights on. And I was like, I don't remember leaving my parking lights on. And then I realized, you know why? Because it's not your truck. Luckily, I looked up and he had a carrier unit. So he had the green light on the side of his trailer where I'm pulling a thermoking. And yeah, I just happened to look. I was like, that didn't look right. And then all of a sudden it dawned on me, oh, yeah, you're about to get into another man's truck. And the last time I did that, Ooh, that was like that's back. That's a long time ago. Just saying, I don't want to talk about it. Um, Mercy Mobile Maintenance is in the house. Says, stop me if you've heard this one. 2006 Penske triple lease Freightliner. Nice. 7 men, 1 minibar, 0 CDL, 0 insurance, 0 registration, 25 stolen cattle. Oh, a 50 P. Diddy laptop, 1 floorboard hole. Come on. Yeah, I've heard that one before, actually. I'm pretty sure it almost ran me off the road earlier. Um, yeah, I don't know. I swear to God, it's like every truck driver's got to be on their phone now. Like, got to be holding their phone. I'm like, do you not fear? They just don't fear that ticket, man. That's like $10,000 to the carrier, $2,700 to you if you get caught holding the phone. You know. But yeah, I had a Nova Lines flatbed over there in Gary earlier about to knock my mirror off because he had to be on his phone. I was like, hey, be on your phone at your own risk. You better believe I'm going to put on my Macho Man Randy Savage glasses and I'm going to snap into a Slim Jim. That's for damn sure. You know what I'm saying? This second life, thank you so much for coming in. Let's see. Why does this chat got to do this? Okay, I guess I really cannot scroll the chat. What are we doing? Hold on. I got to close this and start this over, I guess. It won't even let me scroll the chat. It's just like all or nothing. Let's see what we got here now. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Come on, boys. What are we doing here? Sorry for the technical difficulties. Look at this. It's acting different. There's no chat on here. Where is the chat? Hello? No chat? Nothing, I guess. Okay, we'll try it a different way then, I guess. We'll have to reload it. Why is it loading like that? You see that? Look at that. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why does YouTube? There we go. Now it's loading with chat. Okay, here we go. Now we're doing it. God dang it, YouTube. God dang it, YouTube. Yeah, what a QT. Yeah, I like that weather girl. CJ Hudson's in the house. Hey now, CJ says yesterday was so rough. Had a guy call me fat. Ooh, stab me in the arm and take my money. I hate going to the doctor. Yeah, that's what them doctors do, dog. They're gonna get you. This Trucking Life says, and you had to pay him. That's how it works. Then I left a comment about today being the 5th Saturday of the month. We don't get many 5th Saturdays, you know what I'm saying? So it's special shower day. Ho! Mercy Mobile Maintenance says, I heard Mapco running straight urea in the def and the showers. Oh, um, I have taken a shower at a Matco now that I think of it. Mapco. Huh. Wow. I've taken a shower about everywhere. Probably should see if this Road Ranger, see if I got any shower credits for the Road Ranger. We'll go in there and get a shower. Of course, there's a Love's up the road. I can stop there. We'll just see how the night ends. Wherever I can find a parking spot, probably. Because I'll probably be done at about, looks like we're probably going to be about 1 or 2 in the morning before we get done. And that's going to be fun. Trucking Coach is in the house. I need a new teammate, free handy with every new referral. No, please don't do that. Don't do that. Rob E. Hanson's in the house. Says, I had a blowout today on I-65. Blew out a dual on my camper. Don't worry. Don't worry. I limped it 274 miles to save $40. Damn. That's a lot of limping. But hey, I've seen worse. I seen a Schneider driver the other day going down. What road was I on the other day? I-80. I think that was in Indiana, across the toll road. I seen a Schneider with a blown out tire, just straight getting it, Flashers on, doing 65, was just shredding the tire. It already tore his mud flap off. Like, hey, why not at that point, right? just keep on keeping on. Dud's in the house. What up, Dud? Did E. Hanson's in the house representing. CJ says, where is the petition to sign to get Epic Truck and Fails back in action? Epic Truck and Fails will be back probably in May. YouTube didn't like some of the things I was doing over there, you know. Everybody else can just copy everybody else's stuff, you know. I mean, I got people copying my stuff right and left, but yet I copy one damn little thing, and YouTube all of a sudden says you're not allowed to make money for 3 months. So, yeah, I was pretty pissed about that because, you know, everybody just copies everybody. Scally Hoohanny. Woo, here he is. Scally
Oh, look
Hoohanny.
at that guy.
Yeah, buddy. Where's your glasses at?
What's
Let me
going
guess.
on, man?
Let me guess. You got some little wire frame glasses like John Lennon or somebody? What do you got? I'm fucking.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm okay.
I got the Terminator glasses.
Nice.
I'll be
I like
back.
that. That's a good look. I figured you were gonna have some little wire frame rose-colored glasses like John Lennon.
Well, just give me a minute here. Give me a minute here.
Oh.
I got them. I got some other ones.
See, I'm American. I get the biggest damn glasses I got, you know. Oh, yeah, see, yeah. Those are actually bigger than I thought they would be, but yeah, that's more what I thought. But yeah, no, we're representing, you know. I mean, hey, I could be driving a truck. I could be skiing. Hell, I could be doing cocaine at 4 o'clock in the morning. These glasses go along with everything.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. What are we doing tonight? What are we doing tonight? I thought, you know what? I had an easy day. Why not go and join Cash's live show and just get harassed and feel miserable before I go to bed?
Yeah. No. We don't harass here. We ask hard-hitting questions that may upset some people. But no, so this is like middle of the day for me. I just stopped and had lunch. And so I figured I'd go live because I'm going to be running till like midnight tonight, and ain't nobody going to be around for a live show at midnight. So I figure, hey, we'll take an hour or two here and do a live show. And it really makes no difference. I got a 2 a.m. Monday delivery. So even if I show up early, who cares? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's like,
yeah, right.
So probably going to take off Monday, probably going to take off Tuesday, maybe start back Wednesday. But
so you must be heading back to Minnesota then, eh?
Yeah, we're northbound. Got fuel in Illinois for $3.45 a gallon a minute ago. Anybody want to mess with 271 after ifta? 271 minus ifta.
Nice.
Anybody? Hey, let me ask you, did you go to the truck show?
Did I post anything on YouTube with the words Matt's driving home from Matt's? No, I did not go to the truck show.
Oh, okay.
I did not go to the truck show.
Well, I thought you did for some reason. I thought you went. Because I was going to ask you, see, I heard what happens at Matt's usually requires a prescription ointment to go away.
But yeah,
I'll have to ask somebody else, I guess, because
I got some dirt on a couple of people, which is quite funny. Quite funny. And I've slightly like dropped hints that I have something to one person, and they're either 100% ignoring it or it's just going over their head. Yeah. My thought is they're ignoring it. But
yeah. That's how they do. That's how they do. Let me hit a few comments here. We'll work through some comments, see what everybody's up to. Mercy Maintenance says late again. I'm not late. You're just early. Let's see. This Truck and Life's in the house. Roadrunner Logistics made it in. What up? Cheap Freight Haulers in the house. This Truck and Life says he hit 2,500 subscribers today. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's a big one. Let's see. Adam Bennett, $100 super chat. Says, love me some cash. Through. Yeah, Adam Bennett, he must be really good at gambling. He's really good at gambling. you know. And somebody made a good point the other day. You never see Sterling, Adam Bennett, and DIY in a live show at the same time. You ever notice this?
Oh, I see where this is going.
I just
There's
saying.
a reason I don't super chat anymore.
Trucking with MC made it in the house. Marty St. Moore's in here. OPP, other people's Peterbilts. Yeah, I almost got in somebody else's Peterbilt earlier. Ooh.
No, you
Ooh.
didn't.
Yes, I walked up to a Magnum truck that was parked in the same row. I literally walked by my truck to the Magnum truck,
Ooh.
and the only thing that gave it away is I was walking around the corner of the truck, and I was like, I don't remember leaving my parking lights on. And I looked up to, like all reefer drivers do, I looked up to check the temperature real quick, and he had a carrier unit, so it had the green light. And I'm pulling a thermoking right now. So I was like, something don't look right. Right as I went to
And
grab
for
the
all you
handle, I was
that
like,
don't know, hold on, you need to specify here because there are a lot of people that probably don't know the difference. The Thermo King's either going to be clear with like the letter T, or kind of like the other one I pulled was kind of an amber looking color, which used to scare the crap out of me because I thought I was throwing a code. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But anyway,
okay.
sorry.
No, you're good. Ralph's trucking in the house. Howdy, Ralph. What's up, Ralph? Thanks for stopping by. MC, let's see, Chief Ray Hard, Paul Harris made it in. Your location is Calumet City. It was earlier. I just put in, normally I just pick a city and randomly, because YouTube likes you to put a location in for some reason, but I never want to put my location. But I was in Calumet City earlier at that new Quick Trip, and it's a QT, a QT Quick Trip.
Is that right
Exit
off of
160.
94 there?
Off of 80. It's right past 94. Um, it's exit 161 off of 80, which is right. We're 94 and, or is it? Yeah. Where 80 and 94 split is, that's exit 160. So the quick trip, the new quick trip is one exit down on 80. Don't
Okay.
go there. Don't go there.
Oh.
It's I got there today. I forgot what time I got there today. Maybe 2:30ish, 3 o'clock. Every parking spot's full with a day cab. That's where the locals park already. They already got it
Yep.
posted up. Um, it's a beast getting off of that exit. I had to sit through that red light like 3 times. It's one of those diverging diamonds, where the traffic crosses over. Oh, backs up like crazy. Not convenient. If you're an over the road driver, just keep rolling. If you're not
That's good to
local,
know.
I wouldn't go there. Yeah, I went over there and got DEF. DEF was $3.49 a gallon, but literally for the $5 I saved, I'd have been better off just to come over here to the Road Ranger and get it. The convenience. But yeah, not in Calumet City anymore. Pope Trucker's in the house. Hey, Cash, saw you in Maryland. Yeah, I saw Pope Trucker over there in Maryland. You
Nice.
didn't? He left a comment the other day. I think he thought he startled me or something, but he hollered at me, and I was on the phone with somebody, so it was like I couldn't figure. I thought the person on the phone was hollering. I was all confused. I was like, "What in the hell's going on over here?" But no, it's nice to see people, meet
It
people.
is.
Um, I was getting loaded in Maryland, and this guy goes driving by. He literally just slams on the brakes right in front of my truck, rolls down his window, and I thought he was going to ask me about the shipping department or something, And he's like, "Hey, Cash," and I was like, "Hey," but yeah, I had a bunch of those in Maryland the other day. Apparently, everybody in Maryland notices me.
I run
So
into a lot of people out east, which is very
yeah,
like Delaware, middle of nowhere. All of a sudden, I hear my name, and it's like,
yeah,
oh, hey, what? I'm nowhere at your level, but I do enjoy meeting people too.
yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, and it's I mean, normally I'm not in that big of a rush, if you want to come over and say hi, come over and say hi. I don't care. I met a guy in Texas. He's in here a lot. Jesus Name Above All, I think, is his YouTube channel. And I thought he just come up like, and I thought he was gonna like, I don't know, for some reason I thought he was gonna like ask me for something, you know, because he just kind of like, I could tell like he looked at me, but I don't think like I didn't know he reckon was not thinking about YouTube at the time, but yeah, apparently he recognized me. He like looked at me, then he looked away, and then he just started walking towards me, and I was like,
Mhm.
oh, this guy's gonna tell me something. So, but no, I came over, real nice guy. Real nice guy. But yeah, I like meeting people. You know, you put a face to the name. You know, Sterling Wheels in the house. You ain't Asian chick sleeping. No, I am not. That's why I only have 61 people in here. There's a channel where it's just an Asian girl in her pajamas sleeping on YouTube.
I've seen that. I
Yeah,
actually I was scrolling through YouTube earlier. I've been shut down since like I don't know 11:30. So I was
damn it.
scrolling through. Yeah, I took a nap. I'm surprised your text even woke me up, or like, you know, I'm surprised I'm awake. But yeah, I was scrolling through YouTube Shorts today, and some of the stuff live, you know, you have that button that you can hit to go to live
Uh-huh.
shows. I saw this one live show that had like 400 some people in it, and it's nothing. It's nothing. And then there was another one of an Asian chick sleeping, like just
Yeah,
sleeping. You
she
know,
got 300,000 views on a live show the other day.
that is insane.
300,000, folks. Hey, we got 64 in here right now. Everybody smash that like button for me, please, if you would. I still haven't beat that teddy bear yet. There was a teddy bear sitting on a couch, dead silence, had 84 people watching the other day. Had me a little frustrated, dog. I mean, I can't pull more people than a damn teddy bear sitting on a couch.
YouTube's
It's a
weird,
wild,
isn't it?
That's a wild scenario. Let me hit some more comments here. Adam Bennett said, Hoods, baby. Great breakfast. Yeah, Hoods. Don't underestimate Hoods. They'll pump your fuel for you. You ever been there?
No, where's that? Out east?
Missouri. Yeah, no, it's
Missouri.
Missouri. I think it's off of 44 over there. Um,
I was
yeah,
just out there.
it's a Mudflap stop. Uh, they'll come out and pump your fuel for you.
Oh, oh, wait a minute. It
They
was
clean.
off of 44. I was running parallel with 44, but I wasn't on 44.
Yeah, I know you. You're too cheap to be on 44. That's toll road in
Yeah.
Oklahoma. It's not in Missouri, but
I paid
um,
$9 and no, 10.50 in tolls because I got
hmm,
off right. I got off, you know, whatever Beaver Creek exit or whatever that was.
love a Beaver Creek.
Come on now.
You don't want a Beaver Desert. You don't want to drive Beaver. Um, Adam Bennett says, "ISTD, you're so sexy." Ah, I'm in love with Sterling. Damn it, boy, get a room, you two. Getting awful frisky over here. Sterling Wheels says, I'm going to bed. I'm not Adam Bennett. Okay, well, DIY must be running that account today. You notice he's nowhere to be found, right? Ralph's trucking in Texas. Okay, trucking in Texas. Um, so normally you don't go to Texas, but you just got
Correct.
back from Texas.
Yes, I did.
Why are you going to Texas these days?
It was a good rate on a load. And I think it's no secret that Texas is, I've kind of talked about it a little bit on my show. You know, being from Minnesota, living my whole life in Minnesota, I'm kind of tired of winter. And Texas has become a place that I vacation in Texas all the time, and I wouldn't be surprised. Hopefully, in the next 5, 6 years, I might be living down there.
Damn it, bye. Alfalfa's in the house. Hey, from Seattle. What's that freight market like down there in Texas?
It's rough, bro. It's rough. It's rough.
Yeah.
I feel pretty fortunate. I think I got pretty lucky on a load leaving Texas. Here's what I realized about Texas. If you want to leave Texas, you have to go a long distance to get like that rate per mile pay that I was looking to get. So I'm
Yeah.
going from Texas all the way to New Jersey. 1,600 miles.
Whoa.
I'll be transparent. I mean, it's 212 a mile.
Yeah.
But that came right out of the Fort Worth area. I didn't want to deadhead down and get like produce, like down to Laredo or something like that. Um, and I don't know Texas. It's a lane I don't run at all. But
Yeah, you ain't gonna do great out of there right now. You're just not, because, like I say, everybody. You would think it would be a little better up in the north because everybody's going down to get produce out of McAllen and Laredo, but I don't know. Sometimes I will run over to LaPorte, like Houston, the port area, down from Houston. Sometimes I can do okay out of there, but from Fort Worth, that's a pretty good ride, so I probably wouldn't do that. But I kind of prefer Houston over Dallas Fort Worth if I'm going down there. But you can't pick. It's you go where the freight goes. But
yeah, it wasn't a bad. From the Midwest, I feel pretty fortunate. I mean, as well as I do, we get good rates leaving Minnesota and Wisconsin, and it was a very good rate to head down there. And I want to experience a couple other places that I typically don't run.
right. Roadrunner Logistics is what's going on, everyone. Y'all had a blessed and productive day. I'm about halfway through the day here. It's been a kind of a rough one, just like as far as motivation. It's I want to get a lot done today. That way I can have a really easy day tomorrow. But I'm kind of in that mode of where it's like I might leave some of this for future me. Uh, Future me may end up running more miles tomorrow than I planned. It's just how it is. I'm kind of over it already. Siege, I hate stopping at like midnight. That got me. Anytime I stop that late, I know my next day I'm just gonna be like, ugh, get off schedule. CJ says, Cash, love those glasses. What are those? I bought these out of necessity. Uh, they are real tree camo. Um, uh, I don't
It's
know.
like a drive-in movie screen. Come on now.
Hey, they're real
Shut up.
camo, baby. Come on, that's real camo. Um, yeah, no, I lost my other ones. I don't know what the hell happened to them. I prefer like the Smith and Wesson's shooting glasses. Man, those are the darkest sunglasses I can find. Um, but I bought those for $16 at a truck stop in Minnesota the other day. So gotta do what you gotta do. Trucking with Fly Rabbit says, "What's up? Not much." Sterling says, "Cash needs a rubber duck hood ornament." Damn it, boy. Let's see. Ralph says, "Oh man, dinner's not sitting well." Ralph Trucking says, "I had climb in my truck when I put my stuff up after get into. I'm like, what you need?" He hurries and shuts door. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I had that happen with a company I worked with. I had a driver for the same company come up and open my door while I was sitting in the driver's seat at the truck stop. And I was like, "What's up?" And he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, this is not your truck." And what was funny about it, his truck was literally on the other side of a giant truck stop. I'm like, you didn't even go the right direction. Me, I walked past my truck. Like, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I did that with the Freightliner a couple times too. Um, let's see. Hotbox Trucking Cash is swagging hard right now. Yeah. Macho Man Cash, that's for sure. That's why I like these. It reminded me of Macho Man Randy Savage. Paul Harris says, when you left that man's truck, didn't you walk funny? No.
I love it when somebody rips on you. It's just so funny.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, well, actually, yeah, I was walking funny. I had so much money in my pocket from the things I had done. I don't care. I'll lean into it. I give a damn. That's what he said. Marty says every young Mexican man holds his phone. I swear it's like they got to drive down the road with a phone like this. And I'm just like, or I love, here's my favorite thing. Take your phone, set it down on your leg, and no one knows what you're doing when you go.
You know, technology is such a wonderful thing, but it's also like, man, it's at times can be so destructive, you know.
My thing is talk to text. Like, I know it's not perfect, but why do you need to type out a message going down the road? Like, talk to text, people. Yeah, I don't know. It's annoying. And I don't care. Do whatever you want to when I'm not around. But when you're passing me, please pay attention. Well, you got somebody about to hit you over there?
Yes. I cannot win. I cannot win. This is out of hand. You can't go into a shipper and receiver to get your paperwork. You can't sleep. You can't do anything. You got to protect your truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course.
Like I told
night
you
transportation. Of course.
Get that air horn
joking.
ready. No, get that air horn ready. You know, I don't want to give away my strategy, but you know, I always try to park where there's a truck on both sides already.
Oh, I did that. But because I've parked so early in the day, I think those people have gotten done from their overnight, so they've left.
Yeah, I guess all you can do is stand guard. Just don't leave the truck. Let's see here. Chief Ray Holler says, "Hey, $20 is $20. You better believe it. Especially in this economy. What are we talking about here?" Sterling says YouTube is so glitchy lately. Yeah, I couldn't get the comments to come up earlier. Since Ramal says, "You out shooting a mean golf game today or what?" No, we trucking. You know, occasionally, this is the most wrinkled shirt I got. I don't like this shirt, and the reason I use it as trucking is because it's top button. I hate this. It's like the neck is so big on this shirt. Like, it looks sloppy if you undo it, but then if you do it up, you're like, you know, can I interest you in some Jehovah Witness packets? You know, like, you know what I mean? Are you ready for Jehovah's return, folks? Yeah, so that's why I wear it trucking. It'll wear it out soon and I'll throw it away. Let's see. Ralph says, I was on 80 across there Thursday. Shannon Thomas Trucking's in the house. What up, Shannon Thomas Trucking? Says, good evening, Cash and everyone. Trucking the shop, getting a PM and DOT. There you go. Having home time with the babies. Got you on the big screen. You know, I got to learn something the other day. If you want to entertain your kids, just bring them in, set them in front of the TV, and let me talk to them. It's educational. It teaches them a lot. And hey, while I'm entertaining them, you can go in the other room and do whatever you want to. You know. Chief Ray Holler says, "Hey, it's Superman. Yeah, it's Superman / Terminator today." David Edwards, what's up, Scallywags? Not much. Henry Bob, Sprinklers in the house. Made it in. There you go. Phil Robertson Trucks Dynasty. Oh, damn it. Marty Sandmore says, I saw AirTab King of the World earlier, a blue Volvo. They have a million of them on there. I've seen people get out of hand with those AirTabs. I mean, they work. In my opinion, they work, but once you get like 1,000,000 of them on that truck, it's not like it's it's not like a cumulative effect. Um, Paul Harris says, "Good to see Fate in the house." Yeah, we got to check in with Fate occasionally. Justin Axford made it in here. What it do? I think he went to the
Ricky
truck.
Martin?
Oh shit! Throwing shade on Justin Axford, calling him Ricky Martin. Um, I talked to Justin today. I forgot to ask him if he got that cream that you need after you go to Matt's. You're supposed to have that cream. Um, David Edwards, I was on 271 this morning from 90 to 71. Yeah, baby. Bose is in the house. I was there, no doubt. David Edwards, is Fate drinking Perrier water?
I am.
Perrier. If you would like to join the Hacky Sack, the Truckers International Association Hacky Sack League, please reach out to Fate Trucking.
Yep. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Talking to you yesterday,
I think I say anything.
Yeah.
Let's see. Animals in the. Oh, let's see. I missed somebody. Tom's in the house. He says 20 is 20. That's right. $20 is $20. Get it. Animal says looking like a motley crew. Yeah, for sure. JD
up,
Jeff.
Animal?
Jesus name. What's that?
Oh, I was giving a shout out to Animal.
He knows the Animal. Animal's channel member. Big stuff in here. Let me tell you. JD Jeff says Jesus name above all. That's his YouTube name. Peter Griffin says, y'all running diesel or gas engines? Diesel. I need
Diesel.
Diesel. Paul Harris says, how about Cash is King sleeping? Ooh. I'd have to call Fate about that. He gets more naps in than any trucker I know. Like,
me?
Fate trucking. Yeah, hell yeah. Every time I call you, you're like, I was asleep. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like, you sleep more than I go live.
No, that's not true. I do sleep a lot, but.
Does that Perrier water make you sleepy?
No, it's. I do. Like right now, I got to start driving at like midnight. I probably should be sleeping, but I'm not because I can't.
Wasn't Perrier the sponsor of the car in Talladega Nights, the French guy?
It was.
Well,
It was. Yes.
The French guy?
It was.
Gerard.
His name was Gerard.
Gerard. That's what I'm going to start calling you, Gerard.
The Frenchman can drive.
Frenchie. Hey,
oh, yeah, Frenchie can drive.
Frenchie can drive. I will break your arm if you don't agree that crepes are delicious. Yeah, love that stuff. But yeah, we're here with my new guest, Gerard. Everyone, welcome Gerard to the show.
I did fall into a what do you call it? Marketing like scheme. Not a scheme, but there's a company that did a lot of marketing, and the guy's got a YouTube channel and whatever. Like, but I definitely fell into it, and I wish their drinks did not taste so good because I just bought one, but they're expensive, but they taste good.
Please tell me it's not Prime.
It is. It is.
Oh God.
Yes. I am so mad at myself, bro. You don't even understand. I saw the red, white, and blue bottle, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Grabbed it off the shelf, and now I'm trying all of them.
You know that red, white, and blue bottle? It looks just like the French flag, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I'm just saying, I'm marketing genius, dude.
No, I'm just saying, like you're all about the French these days. Yeah, Gerard loves the French flag. It drew him in.
I get
Damn
it.
it. No, I'm an American. I drink Gatorade.
I don't like Gatorade. I do
Mm.
like that. Is it body armor? That zero sugar body armor that they have. I do like that.
Okay.
I don't really like Gatorade.
Mm.
I like Gatorade Zero, the no sugar Gatorade.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right. Poke Trigger says, yeah, I had to pick up a load 5 miles away from the TA. Load of ice cream to bring to CNS Wholesale, Westfield, Massachusetts. Woo! Been there
Is that the
before.
one where you? Is that the one where you park on the back?
Yeah.
That's not a terrible one.
It's
Where you
not.
drop your trailer in the door and then drive right back around the building.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not a bad one.
No. John Connolly's in the house. Chief Red Heller says $2.12 a mile. How are you going to afford Perrier water on $2.12 a mile?
Have an international that
Ah.
looks like crap now.
Oh man. Aren't you glad you paid all that money for a truck that some
Oh, dude.
asshole hit?
The best part is he didn't even understand how frustrated I was because he had no idea what I was saying to him. That was the
Uh,
best part.
yeah. Is that Perrier bottle glass?
No, plastic.
Oh. Yeah. Buy the glass ones. That way you can smash it over their head when they don't speak English to you. They hit your truck. In my world, you're allowed to hit them with a glass bottle.
Oh,
Marty's in the house. Marty says, "Did you know they make charter buses half length now?" Whoa. Overland British Columbia says trucking is fart in Canada. Yeah, it's a kerfluffle. I know some Canadian. It's a kerfluffle in America right now. Trucking it's in a real way right now. I was talking to Justin earlier on the phone. I don't think um, I don't think trucking is ever going back to anything it resembled in the past. Um, I think we kind of hit a tipping point, and it's just going to progressively move from here. Um, as far as there's just going to be more and more technology. There's going to be more and more underpaid drivers. Because here's the problem: truck drivers take away all the profit from a lot of these big companies by moving the freight. So if they can get the money, imagine this. Imagine if you could pay every truck driver $1,000 less a week. That's a lot more money going to stockholders and shareholders, isn't it?
sure is.
Yeah, yeah. You know how much Procter and Gamble probably pays a month just to move freight? I mean, millions and millions of dollars just to move, the Tide laundry soap and the toothpaste and the this and the. Imagine if every one of those loads they could get it done $1,000 cheaper. A lot more money going to the shareholders. So they have no incentive to get the rates back up. They only have incentive to get them down. And the problem in the past has been you can't get people to do this job unless it pays really well.
Yeah.
But I got the cure for that now. And yes, things will be busted up and things will be destroyed, but it's the cost of doing business. So um, I'm trying to learn how to speak 9 different languages right now, so I can move to a foreign country and drive truck and just back into everything I see and park where I'm not supposed to park. Um, Poop in the floor at the truck stop. I was in Pilot earlier. I was in a Pilot earlier, right beside a toilet in a handicap stall. Someone pooped in the floor right beside a toilet, and I was like, only at the Pilot, like only at the Pilot. But yeah, so um, there's no incentive. I mean, I don't want to be a bummer. I don't want to be, but you got to be realistic about this stuff. And I think autonomous trucks haven't came as fast as they wanted. So I think what they're going to do is they're just going to keep pushing to lower the standards of a truck driver. And like I said, if they can get if every truck driver made $1,000 less a week, I mean, my God, that's so much more money they can spend on bonuses and dividends and things like that. What do you think, Fate?
I think you make valid points. I mean, I've been in this industry so long, it's not even remotely close to what it was when I started. And then in the last 3 years with this new venture that I'm doing, yeah, I mean, it's changing at such a rapid speed that the one truck, one trailer guy can't keep up with the rapid changing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm not playing a victim here. I mean, that's part of being a business. If the industry you're in is changing, it's your responsibility to find ways to work within that change or don't do it. Like I know that's harsh and I know that's not like what people want to hear, but it's the truth. And
yeah,
and to think that we're the only industry that's seeing change is that's not true. We're just seeing it at such a hyper speed from maybe when a lot of people became owner operators. I'm one of those people. I came in when everything was the gold rush. But you know what? I worked in the oil fields when there was an oil boom. I've experienced the highs and lows of this industry. I would say the biggest complaint I have about the industry is the new I don't want to sound the new breed of truck driver. The fact that somebody hit me and can't speak the language, that is an absolute problem. And that
yeah,
guy can operate less than me because you know what? His company was fraudulent. He's not paying the same things we're paying. So he can haul
yeah,
that $1.25 mile freight and make money on it because he doesn't have to
yeah.
pay insurance. He doesn't have to do maintenance on his truck. He doesn't have to abide by the law because they allowed him not to in the first place by getting a CDL, you
Right.
know.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now. That is where we're at because you. So a guy we both know I was talking to when things first came off of the COVID times and got real, and I was talking to a buddy of mine, and we were talking about how the cycles and how everything works, and he said, well, we just got to outlast those type of people that don't run legal and they don't do. And I said, you can't outlast them. Promise you, they're going to outlast you because if forbid you have an accident or something, you're going to have to own up to that. They're not. They will just bounce on everything and be in a new company, new truck, new everything 3 days from now. I'm not set up like that. I can't do that. And like the last time I had a truck get hit was the same facility where you got hit, actually. And I moved my truck out of the way so this girl could back in, and she hit the trailer, like, and then barely speaks English, and she was here on a work visa on a temporary CDL. And I'm just like, why is this allowed? Like, it's they definitely can't say it's one of these things where, oh, you can't find people to do the job, or how the ATA, American Trucking Association, which is a scam. Don't think they're for truckers. That is a pay to play organization by big carriers, but they always say there's a truck driver shortage. No, there is a shortage of people willing to work and do this job for free. Yes, there is a shortage of that, but there is not a shortage of people willing to drive a truck for a living wage.
It's not just it's everything that the industry we requires out of you to get that pay. This is not an easy freaking industry. I don't care if you're a local guy that's home every day. You understand what I'm talking about too. This is you ran local, right? You were with Cisco. I ran local in Minnesota. Like, you're still putting in. We were talking yesterday. Was it yesterday? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to shut down early today. It had already been an 11-hour day. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Only a truck driver. Yeah. Put in a 14-hour day and go, damn, wish I could have done a little bit more today. Wish I could have got that little bit extra done. But,
it's
that goes to where we're at right now, and especially with pay. You look at the truck drivers in the 70s and the 80s. They made similar to what we're making right now, but look at how much inflation we've had since 1980. So
no,
I
it's
don't know. Marty says potholes so big it kicks off your cruise control. Oh, bro, yeah, I went down I-80 today. Illinois I-80, doing it. It's pretty damn bad.
well, that happened to me on that road I was on yesterday through Arkansas. It was Highway 40. I was talking
Yeah,
to you. I hit
yeah,
a pothole and it shut my cruise control off and said traction control.
yeah.
Like, my traction control light was flashing.
My Freightliner used to do that, and it would say traction control, and then it would say rough road possible. And I'm like, no, it's for sure rough. It ain't possibly rough. It's for sure. Paul Harris says technology sucks. I see so many families with everyone in the car with their head buried in their phones. When I was a kid, we saw the sights of the country while on vacation. Auto bingo cards. There you go. Rocking with Osmond Entertainment. I don't know what that is. Thanks for stopping by. Though Chief Ray Heller says still waiting on Fates live from yesterday. Yeah, me and Fate was going over some stuff on the phone, and he didn't realize he set that live show up. Um, I texted him later, and I was like, "Are you going to go live or not?" And he was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, yeah, sometimes it happens. Hollywood says Fate and Cash. Oh my God, a FMCS violation. Boom. Yeah. Yes. Justin Axford says rookie of the year. Okay. Who's the rookie?
Not me.
Kevin. Kevin says what kind of hats? What kind of hats did you wearing? Mine says Hood Truck Stop. Hood's Truck Stop. It's a tradition to go to Hood's. They got a great restaurant. It's a big ass place. They got like a whole separate restaurant from the truck stop there. There's a truck driving school right across the road from it. It's escaping me the name of the town right now, but I like going there. Like I said, it's Mudflap. Uh, Last time I went there, they fueled my truck and washed my windshield and everything while I was in there getting a soda. So it's not a bad place. Thanks for coming in, David Edwards. Come on with it. Says hi, Cash and Fade. I just got a newer truck and going through all the maintenance and getting it the way I like. What do you guys do when you get a new tractor? Um, eh, you know, mostly like set it up, but I never buy a new truck. So mine are always used. But, it just takes time to get settled in for me.
So I've had two trucks and same thing. The first one, I had to realize what I needed on the road. This one, it took me a while to set up. I would say even after, I mean, I don't even know how long I've had this truck, 18, 19 months, it's still not all the way dialed in to the way I want it, you know. And that,
You've had that truck that long already?
well, I bought it last January of
Damn, time
2022
flies.
or 23,
Yeah, that's been like
15 months.
15 months. Jeez
Yeah.
Louise.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Right.
Damn it, boy. Uh, My beef. See, Marty says my beef with your weekly recap is your reefer fuel to your truck fuel. Then how many miles per gallon are you getting? I'm not sure that. My beef with your weekly recap is and your reefer fuel to your truck fuel. Then how many miles per gallon are you getting?
Oh, is he
Well,
saying you should add them together?
yeah, no, I keep them separate because if you're a dry van guy, that reefer fuel would mean nothing to you if you're trying to compare numbers and see the difference between dry van and reefer. Um, no, and to me, that's not how many miles a gallon I'm getting because um, that reefer's not pushing me down the road. The truck is what I do the fuel mileage on. Um, and I make no apologies for weekly recap. I'm not changing anything on there for anybody. I've had a lot of people suggest stuff. To me, it's the way I think it should be broken down.
Can I say something on that real quick?
Yeah,
So I watched you before I purchased my first truck, right? I mean, I think we've shared that. Like I talked to you before I bought my first truck. Your weekly recaps out of the other people I was watching before I became an owner operator, including yourself, your weekly recaps are very spot on. I mean, they are they are as transparent as anybody on YouTube. And
yeah,
I'm not saying that because we're friends. I'm saying that because it's the truth. And I think more people should listen to the shit you say. Like that's the truth.
yeah,
Because you don't sugarcoat something. And the reefer fuel thing, man, reefer fuel is such a crazy thing because it all depends on the product in the truck, all kinds of things.
yeah. The weather. I mean,
You
like,
know,
yeah, and it depends on the type. I always try to say what kind of trailer I'm pulling too. That way,
yeah,
people
that
understand.
matters.
Like, it really does. Uh, like the newer the trailer, it is a huge difference. That's why, like mega carriers, 3 years in, they're selling trailers. Just like trucks. It does make a difference. But if you're, and also, I'm not sure what Marty exactly meant by that, but I do not match those together. I don't add them together. If that's what y'all thought, but they are not added. I keep that separate um, because I had one guy saying, "Well, you're not calculating the money for the generator and this and the that and the that and that all should be involved in your mileage." And I'm like, no, like the mileage is going down the road, the truck, and
It's
like
it's two
honestly,
different types of fuel. There are two
yeah,
different
yeah,
types of taxes. It should
yeah,
not be all in one.
yeah. Same way with DEF, it's like you can figure up how many gallons of DEF you are getting, like miles per gallon of DEF, but for me, it's to that it's kind of like meh. Because here's the thing I've learned: doing math on YouTube is boring as shit.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna a little bit disagree with you on your def statement right there, because I tracked how many miles I was getting with DEF, and when I started having after treatment problems with the Mac, that was my first like, man, I'm putting in a lot of DEF fluid. And I started doing the numbers and I'm like, I went from like 135 miles a gallon for my DEF down to like 65. And I'm like,
Right,
something isn't right. And then, that's when I needed my DPF filters and everything cleaned. I'm not saying you should
right,
do it. I'm just saying if you do it a couple of times, you get an idea on what your truck, how your truck's operating. That's the biggest takeaway I have from being an owner operator is learning all the little things that allow you to catch a potential issue before it turns into a big issue.
right. The DEF thing, though, to me is if I'm putting in $45 a week, and all of a sudden it jumps up to $75 a week, it's the same as calculating the mileage per gallon of DEF. Like you notice big differences,
Thought
you
I
know,
had a
like,
hot take there,
ah,
dickhead.
hey, trust me. I ride down the road many hours a day sitting here bored as shit, radio off. Like, I really, you know,
Yeah.
I see how bored I can get. What can I think about, you know? Like, but no, I don't disagree with keeping up with DELF mileage. And, and honestly, it's something personally I have done before, but on YouTube, I just feel like when you, when you start saying a lot of numbers, people just like they start. Oh, look, a freaking windmill. You know, they stop paying attention to what you're saying and just
Yep.
like, oh, look, a bird. You know, it's like, so yeah. But I try to keep the math to a minimum, just the numbers, and then go with it. Because I used to put it all up on the screen, and I might go back to that. I've been thinking about doing that, like putting the numbers up on the screen to help people focus. But uh, it adds a whole nother layer of editing that like I say, we might go back to it. David Edwards says, and he liked boys, LOL. Oh, talking about Giard,
Oh, Gerard.
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 Yeah. Uh,
Yeah,
FR,
remember his husband trained German shepherds.
yeah, yeah. Andy Richter played his husband. Yeah. Uh, he made a pyramid of German shepherds. Remember that? That movie's got it all. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah.
Oh, that movie's great.
I showed that to my 5-year-old the other day, and he didn't know what to think about that. Like, I was like, yeah, it's a real movie right there. Freight Law says, wishing that the Easter Bunny brings me a colorful basket tomorrow filled with Cash's King Boner Pills. Wishing Cash a safe holiday weekend. Yeah, I appreciate that. I will take that. All the well wishes. Back to you two. Everybody have a great holiday tomorrow. If I don't talk to you before then, have a great holiday. Hope you find an Easter egg. Hell, I hope you find the golden egg. Um, Steven says, Cash dressed like an Easter egg, LOL. Okay. I went with the French flag. I'm red, white, and blue. Girl says, does cost passenger side window of Harvester LT truck to be a member of the Haystack League? Um, I don't know what's a side window cost on one of them.
I have no idea. I'm working. I haven't even I have plexiglass with duct tape on my truck, people. I look like you don't even want to know what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? Like
You should.
I got holes in the side of my truck, all kinds of stuff.
Can we get a picture of someone holding an AK-47 on the side of that truck, please? Have you thought about a sticker that says "No farmers, no food?" Question
Did I
mark. Uh,
did I send you a photo
yeah.
of the sticker I put on there? I thought
Uh-huh.
that was pretty funny.
Yeah, I like that. Chief Red Holler says lemon lime Gatorade for sure. Edgar's in the house. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. Come on with us. Says, I did the overhead full PM diffs, APU PM, wide singles. There you go. Switching over to wide singles, everybody. Woo! The money that you save. I was talking to somebody today I know that switched over to super singles, and he said he's getting another half mile per gallon. So I'm like, there you go. There you go. That's where you need to
Yeah,
be.
I talked to him too.
He did a fleet air cleaner dealer recalls after treatment check, getting an OPS and harmonic balancer. There you go. And a trans PM. Um, Normally I go through a truck more than I did with this one, but I was going to change the oil in it, so I knew it would be changed, but it looked like brand new oil and it wasn't even black. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to change out like, what appears to be pretty damn good oil. Um, the there was like the fuel level was really low in the glass dome on the Davco thing, which I don't think this truck is a Davco. I think it's a Packard, but it's basically a Davco. But it looked, low and good, and I was like, well, I don't want to go to spending money on everything it doesn't need right now. But a few things I've got planned for it right now. When I go home, it's getting a PM because it's been right at 30,000 miles. I will probably do a crankcase breather filter and a uh, um, what the hell can I think? A an air compressor filter. What the hell can I think of what that's called? But anyway, I'll do one of those. Just some
The
stuff.
filter.
Yes, yes, air dryer filter. Yes, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. We'll do some stuff like that just so I can get it on I know it's been done on this date. Um, but yeah, I didn't go through this one like I normally do. I did do a PM on the APU because I had to replace the fuel pump on that APU. Oh, those Thermo Kings and those damn little $250 fuel pumps, man. God almighty, they get you. They get you on them. But I figured while they were in there, let's go ahead and do the oil filters and everything on that. So that's about a once a year thing for me. Because like I don't run the APU just to run it. Like tonight it's going to be like 50 degrees. That APU probably won't be coming on tonight. But when the fuel pump went out on that, you can run the bunk heater without the APU.
Yep.
So like this truck will run that bunk heater for like 20 hours before it, cuts off the batteries. So,
I just put
yeah,
some
I
new
like it.
bat.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead.
I just put in some new batteries on this truck, and man, what an absolute difference! Like I didn't
Heck
realize
yeah.
my batteries were from 2020. When I
Yeah.
took them out, I saw the sticker, and yeah, like it's amazing how much more power these new batteries have. Like, is that the right word? I don't voltage, like that it holds its
Yeah.
voltage. You know what I mean?
They
For
just got more energy. Yeah, they
yeah,
hold more energy. Did you do those ones from Fleet Pride?
I did, I
All
did.
right. Yeah.
I got the OTR Silver brand.
Okay. Yeah. Let me know how those hold up because that's what I was looking at doing before I got rid of the Cascadia. I talked to the guy that bought the Cascadia yesterday. He's doing good. The refrigerator went out on him. That's a bummer. But like I told him, that's an 8-year-old factory refrigerator. 7 to 8 years old. It's probably about time for a new one anyway. Um, he had an injector go out in February, but other than that, been trucking and making money. And yeah, he was amazed. He's like, normally, as a company driver, I was getting like 500 miles and I'd have to stop and get fuel. And he's like, with this truck, I can go like 1,200 miles. And I was like, yeah. I was like, it's got 120-gallon tanks and it gets 8 miles a gallon most days. So yeah, every bit of it. He wasn't crazy about the super singles, but I'm like, get a tire monitoring system put on them and run the hell out of them. Like, um, I told him, I said, they had enough tread on them. I was going to run them this whole summer. So, you know, uh, but he got a hell of a deal on that truck. I hope it holds up well for him. I think that's a 1,000,000-mile truck all day.
Don't doesn't it like frustrate you a little bit? Because I see that with the Mac. The Mac hasn't ever since I've sold it. Um, it's had normal wear and tear stuff, but that's a 1,000,000-mile truck. I
Yeah,
coulda I coulda still been in that truck. Like,
it.
I think I might have jumped the gun minus the fuel. Like my
Yeah,
fuel costs have
there you
dropped
go.
dramatically,
You're
and my maintenance. I mean, I spent so much in maintenance the year before I sold that truck that I just said I can't have another year of this
yeah,
style of maintenance needing to be done to the truck.
yeah.
Um, but everything I did to it has been just, you know what I mean? Like, there's times I wish I wouldn't have sold the truck. I'll just be honest. But
I
I'm
think you
way
would have been
more
better off.
comfortable.
I think it would have been financially, it would have, it made no difference, honestly. If you did it when you did it versus 6 months down the road, it didn't matter because the truck you're in right now pays for itself in fuel.
Yep.
And you're more comfortable. I mean, no brainer. Like, I sold that Freightliner very cheap. I hooked somebody up because it's been a good truck to me. I made like $1 million with a $38,000 truck. I mean gross, but let her ride. She's been good to me. Let somebody else go have it. And for me, it's the same thing with you. Now this truck doesn't pay for itself in fuel, but it's way more comfortable. I mean, it is. It's just way more comfortable. I don't know. It's a quieter ride. It's a smoother ride. I ride 650, 700 miles a day. It does not, I don't feel it at the end of the day like I did in that truck.
I agree with everything you're saying. Is exactly like the same issues or like how I felt in the Mac. My life was on that truck that truck is not designed for for what it's being used for.
Right.
It's just not. But it it makes money. And I mean, I don't know. I was just when you said that about your truck and selling it, I still question, like, did I make the right decision? And I'm, 8, 15 months down the road. How long has it been? So we're in month
Yeah.
16
You
months,
probably, you
16
probably,
months ago.
yeah, you've probably made like 14, 15 payments on that truck by now. I mean, I don't know what you financed it for, but damn, you're probably
This
like
truck,
close to halfway. Yeah, you're probably close to halfway home, right?
I'm closer than that. I've made a lot of extra payments on this truck.
Right.
Um, which
Yeah.
that plays a role too. At times you question, like, you've made, let's just use a whole number. You've made $5,000 of extra payments in a quarter. All of a sudden you start having a bad month or a bad couple of months. You're like, man, should I have done that? But then I look at the interest. I think I'm making the right decisions. And the reality
Yeah.
is, this truck will be paid off with maybe 550,000 miles on it. I can,
Yeah.
if I choose to, I can get rid of it and get into something different,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. It's one of those things. I make the decisions with the information I have at the time, and then I go with it. Like I can't look at it. If say he takes that truck to 1.5 million miles, it's like I can't go, well, woulda, shoulda, coulda. I mean, I made the decision. I haven't regretted having this truck. I like how this truck runs. I like how it handles. I like the APU. I like
Yep.
the bigger sleeper. It's more room. Yeah, I don't regret it. I love that little Freightliner. It made a ton of money. Damn, that was a good truck. But at the end of the day, um, it's like I know you can't keep them forever. And every time I've sold a truck that I've had the title to, for the next 3 months, I sit around going, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. So it's like I just don't do it anymore. The one of the I think it was the first truck I ever held a title to was a 2007 Kenworth T600, and like I knew the guy that I sold it to. I knew, I talked to him months later, or hell, like a year later, and he was still running that truck. No problems, no nothing. And I'm just sitting there going like, damn, I may have messed up, but I really
Yep.
didn't because, it just wasn't the truck. It wasn't what I needed at the time. So, Chief Ray Heller says, 2 hands around the neck will communicate your frustrations, Fate.
Dude, so I climbed back in my truck when I was like, I got to call the cops. Like, the minute I said something, this guy couldn't speak to me. He comes walking up to my door, and I looked at him like, you're a professional driver, right? He's just staring at me. I said, you're a professional truck driver. And I'm going like this. I said, you're an absolute idiot. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, that's all he said to me.
Frustrating. Steve says immigration and the trucking industry being crap have a direct correlation. Yes. Um, You know, we've always had a lot of immigrants in trucking just because, like if you're a truck driver in Russia and you come over here, it kind of translates driving a big vehicle. It's like, as far as like the driving part of it, it translates. If you're a truck driver in Mexico and you come to America and you start driving truck, driving the truck is pretty much the same. It's just learning the roads and the way things are done and stuff like that. But it's to me, it's not even like it's the way they're going about it now. It's like they're not trying to have people come into the industry that have pride in it. It's like they want people that don't have pride in it so they can beat it down even more.
Well, it's not only that; it's different. I mean, I agree 100% with what you just said, but it's also culturally different. I mean, you see them flying through construction zones and I'm not trying to like. I know Americans do it too. It's not just
Yeah,
foreign truck drivers that operate that way, but I see a lot of people that just have total disregard for the simple things. No parking, and they're parked there,
yeah,
or they walk up to you and ask you where door 5 is as you're standing right in front of it. You know what I
right.
mean? Like
Yeah.
it's just it, God, I
Well, the thing is you're not going to get middle class kids coming into trucking anymore. It's you need people that feel like trucking is a come up. You know, but the problem is when you bring them into trucking, it's like there's no sense of pride in being a truck driver anymore to the new generation. I feel, yeah, that's the big thing. Let me run through some comments here. We're probably a million miles behind on comments. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit, everybody. That way we're not a million miles behind. Um, let's see. Come on, what it says. They can pay you more if there's no broker involved. Um, yeah, but that's never going to happen. Like, look at how many of these click and goes have tried to eliminate the broker, and how's that working for them? Um, John Harrison, the house says there is a long haul truck driver shortage. Um, no, there's a lack of people getting paid enough to do it because if your average company right now, could hire a driver, train them, let them run for a year, and then if you said every driver with 1 year of experience pretty much can make $75,000-$80,000 a year driving a truck over the road, you'd have no lack of truck drivers. But you can't have a guy with a year of experience, 2 years of experience, and expect him to do it for $45,000 a year. Like that's the shortage. You know, it's not a driver shortage; it's a respect shortage, and respect pay is respect.
I agree.
Steve says, "Yes, sir. I came home to start looking for some direct shipper connections. Um, yeah, but direct shippers. I mean, I'm not. It's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. You know, uh, try to get as close to the shipper as you can. But like my company, it brokers produce out of Florida, and I've already talked to them about it. Like they're like, yeah, it's going to pay less than it did last year, and we're the broker. But if we don't lower the rate to what the shipper wants, they'll push us out and they'll bring in somebody that will do it for that much. Like,
I have a friend that has a carrier, quite a bit of trucks, and that's exactly what their customers said to them. There was a mega carrier that came in and said they could do it for like $700 less than what my buddy's carrier could do it for. And my buddy's, that's like my buddy's carrier, they came down a little bit, but they're like, if we cut $700 off this, like we have nothing.
right.
Which I mean, I haul a lot of customer style freight and things like that. I think it's a good thing. But trust me, when rates and things change, those people need to change and adapt as well. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's not as fast as the spot market. It doesn't change as fast, but eventually it changes. And it
Yeah.
changes in a big way. You know what I mean? Because by the time they're ready to change the rate that you're hauling it for, they're catching up to the spot market. So you're not
Right.
talking about a few $100s less. You're talking about anywhere from $500 to $1,200 less in a snap of a finger. You
Right.
know.
Right. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. It's been an hour,
Cool.
20 minutes. I appreciate you coming by, Fate. It's
Yeah.
always good to have you in, aka Gerard. Um, Trucking with Gerard over here. He's got him a sponsor, Perrier Water. But no, we appreciate you coming by. Thanks for talking trucking with us. I appreciate everybody coming in. Sorry we didn't get to all the comments. But when we get to talking trucking, it just happens that way. Thanks to Adam Bennett for the $100 super chat. Thanks to all the channel members for coming by. And special thanks to Fate. If you guys aren't aware, Fate has a channel. If somebody wants to drop a link in there for Fate channel, go check out Fate Trucking. And stay safe, everybody. Have a great holiday.
You too, Cash. Take
Later.
it easy, man. Bye.
Bye.